Mhm.
So how AU relates to viewability and other metrics. Um, I think that there's sort of two ways to create a currency. There's the fiat way, which is like a bunch of like decision makers in a room who and like who negotiate. And like, by the way, you should never involve the sell side of a market in the creation of a currency because they're going to try to dilute its accuracy as much
Mhm.
as possible. As we saw with viewability, like they left the room saying 50% for 1 second is good enough. And literally the publishers in the room are like, oh, cool. We know exactly how to game this. Small ads like in the corner of the screen that'll stick there, or a sticky ad that's on screen for 1 second. So that's like the fiat way of creating a currency. In most markets, currencies are created through arbitrage, and also in most markets, the term arbitrage isn't a dirty term. It's actually used to like correct markets and create more liquidity. But in most markets, you'll find currencies coming out of arbitrage, and this is when the buy side of the market has asymmetrical information that is a better proxy for quality, and they use it to assess what's overpriced and what's underpriced. They bid away from the overpriced stuff and they bid into the underpriced stuff, which over time, as that information becomes more diffuse and more buyers have it, causes the price of the underpriced things to rise and get closer to their actual value. And this delta here is considered alpha. So as the alpha gets compressed, and the price of the enterprise assets approaches their actual value, you find that some of those buyers just don't have an appetite for arbitrage anymore. And they go to the sell side and they say, hey, will you guarantee the quality of the thing that I'm buying using this new metric instead of the old metric? And then you've created a de facto market-driven currency. That's how FICO like it was is used in finance, and that's how most credit scores are used, and that's how even Carfax in the used car market in the US first was used by car buyers and now is expected to be included with every used car that's sold. So I think that's the fundamental difference between what we're doing and a standards-based approach. You should not use standards for currency unless that metric is directly observable on every good, sort of like octane is in energy.